I'm not on the sourdough train yet. I want to be, but not just yet. Right now I'm going to show you how to make bread in 10 steps, 7 ingredients, in like less than 3 hours. And I'm whispering because it's early and everyone's sleeping. But they're going to be excited when they wake up to fresh made bread. Start with 2 cups of warm milk. Cold milk will kill yeast. So if it's a little bit cold, pop it right in the microwave and you'll be fine. Go ahead and crack that egg. For the yeast, I use this. You don't have to get this one. It also comes in like these little packets that are, if I'm not mistaken, 1 tablespoon. That's usually what I use when I make these. But I've been making so much bread lately that I upgraded. Now we're gonna add a tablespoon of the yeast and a tablespoon of the sugar. Make sure you mix it well. Always have a rag next to you. You'll use it often. So now you're gonna let this rest for about like 15 minutes. Go make yourself a cup of coffee. Wake up. I need to. Happy Black History Month. So now that we let it rest, we are going to put in our 4-ish cups of flour. Any flour works. I just happen to use bread flour, but anything can go. Don't forget that tablespoon of baking powder and tablespoon of salt. So as you're mixing it, you might have to add some more flour. That's why I usually say like 4-ish cups. With this one here, it seems like I'm going to add maybe 1/4 of a cup more flour. Just, I normally do. I'll show you. You already know this is when you're going to put in that work. You want to make sure your dough is stretched. You can go ahead and put that somewhere warm. I always start with my rolls on 190 for about 15 minutes. This is going to be the longest part. You're going to leave the dough resting for about 1.5 hours. So you could either grease your pan or put wax paper. I happen to put both. It's just how I do it. Everyone could do it their own way. Both works. Either works. Look at that satisfying layer. Bailey had to make an appearance. This is her favorite part. So you want to make sure you punch right in the center of the dough and release all that air. I then let it sit for about 5 more minutes before I begin. This is also to each their own, but I like to butter my dough before I begin. It gives it a little extra buttery, savory taste for me. Now go ahead and roll your rolls. Look at that. Let me show you how it's done. Fingers and push it in. This part flattens out just by my thumbs making this kind of maneuver here. And so then when I feel like it's enough, I keep pushing in. Grab it almost like a bubble. Cup it. And then you got your little roll. You don't have to roll it. You'll probably mess it up. At this point, you can add whatever seasonings you want. So I'm going to add everything seasoning and some sesame seasoning. You also want to do an egg wash. And that's basically just cracking an egg, scrambling it, and you're going to just put it right on top. I like to use egg whites, so that's what you see me here using. So remember, we're starting at 190 degrees for 15 minutes and then switching over to 390 degrees for about another 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how you like it. I made my rolls a little less well done just because what I wanted to make them for. Either way, they come out amazing. These happen to be nice and crunchy on the outside, super soft on the inside, perfect for a nice buttery breakfast roll. And that coffee I was babysitting all morning, baby, let me tell you how amazing it went together. Try it for yourself and let me know.